flexi rod video for this hair that I'm gonna link below, but you guys are here because you want to see this everyday makeup look. Really happy to share this with you guys. It's mad simple, very quick, and it's just a really nice touch. That's something you can do every single day and still look bomb as fuck. Because I mean, come on. So if you want to try this everyday makeup look, keep on watching. I'll share my products, I'll share my techniques, and you can look popping like this every day, and you might even out pop me. And if you do, share it with me, sis. Like, I want to see. So keep on watching to see how I achieve this look. If you want to know about the hair, check the link in the descriptions, because I'm giving all the deets on that as well. All right, eyebrows done. I use the same tutorial that I always use. I'll link that down below, so the ones of you who haven't seen it can check that out. What I'm gonna be using is this Zulu by Juvia. And I'm just gonna go in with this brown color here, and I'm gonna work this all over my lid and in my crease. And I'm gonna go ahead and add my lashes on because they're gonna help me not make my liner so thick and keep this really natural every day. All right, so I had to go off camera some for the lashes because I am garbaggio with putting them on. It just takes me a really long time. And then also went in with my Morphe M573 and just blended out this eye a little bit more just to kind of give mama a little fuse. Next, I'm gonna go in with my NYX matte liquid liner and just add a tiny line up on top to blend this lash line. Like, seriously creating the tiniest baby cat that you ever did see. All right, so I made a little boo-boo, and so the eyeliner turned out a little bit thicker than I do on a normal day, but I mean, I'm here making real tutorials, not perfect ones, and honestly, you never know what you're gonna get with a liquid liner, so sometimes you go for a thin and you have to make it a little thicker, so that's what you got. All right, now that the eyes are done, I'm gonna go in and do a light color correct just on my dark areas before we go in with foundation. As always, I'm using the ever coveted LA Girl Pro Concealer in Orange Corrector. And I'm just gonna lightly hit my dark spots. And I'm gonna use, did I even get it? Yeah. I'm gonna use my beauty blender to just kind of like pat this in and spread it around. Since this is an everyday look, I'm going to be using my drugstore fave, and that's going to be this Maybelline Super Stay Foundation. I did a whole blog about my drugstore favorites, and I'll link that in the description below as well. But I need to use two colors of these because neither one of them exactly match my skin. This one more, but once it's all on, it is a little bit too light. So this is going to be warm bronze, and this is going to be cappuccino. So I'm going to dot them on my hands, and then I'm going to put them on my hands, sorry, and then dot it all on my face. So I used 2 pumps of the Warm Bronze and 1 pump of the Cappuccino. And I put them on my face separately. I may end up using a little bit more, but this is just how I started off. Just to make sure I'm able to hit everywhere. Cool, and I'm gonna do 2 more pumps. Yeah, probably like a pump and a half of the Warm Bronze. And then a half pump of Cappuccino. I'm just gonna buff and blend this out, starting in the center and work my way outward and down my neck. For my highlight, I'm going to be using Medium Beige by LA Girl Pro Concealer. And so this is about 2 shades lighter than what I use for concealer. Or like my actual foundation, sorry. Gotta go here. I want to do a little forehead, little chin, lightly here. This is gonna leave here, then I'm gonna grab my stuff to contour. And to contour, because I seriously feel like they have the best concealer products, I'm using LA Girl Pro Concealer again. This one in the color Chestnut. And so I want to find where my cheekbone starts. So like right here. Pull it down. Pull it down, a little on my chin. Take it around this face. Ooh, that might have been a lot. And then bring this forehead in some. For my nose, I'm gonna try to keep it real cute. Not do too much. It's just the nose contour is hard. Hard. And it says blend this contour. I'm gonna use my Real Techniques. This is Expert Face Brush. And I'm just gonna push, and I'm kinda gonna push up. Just get this blended in. And I'll use a little bit of contour, like cream, so it's gonna be really light. We're gonna go back. And same thing on this side, just kind of brushing up. Don't want to pull this line down. It's good. On my forehead, I'm gonna pull down. Like from my hairline in, because the kind of, reasoning with this is like, this is gonna make your forehead look smaller. I mean, I could use. Under the chin, I'm gonna go back. And then don't forget this guy. He's gonna go rainbow. I'm gonna leave my nose just for a sec and go ahead and hit these highlight areas, and I'm gonna use my beauty blender and just kind of look up. Make sure I'm going down the side of my nose and trying to keep this nice and concentrated. I'm gonna hit this nose contour. So here we are. Before I put on any of my setting powders for highlight and contour, I'm actually gonna kind of set my whole face, and I'm gonna use my pressed powder. And the pressed powder that I use is gonna be Maybelline Fit Me. I'm just gonna use a super fluffy brush, wipe off all the excess, and just kind of hit everywhere. Very, very lightly, but like I said, I do want to set all the makeup that's already currently on my face. And then we'll go in and warm up and kind of like deepen in some of these spots. Before I go in and set this under eye, I just want to make sure that I hit it one more time so it's not creasing. So then I'm going to go in with my Sacha Buttercup powder, a little dab, and go up under this eye and pack it in. I pack it under the eye, and I'm also going to hit the side of this nose. Hit those other spots I highlighted. Really pressing it in though. I don't want it to like bake too much. All right, and then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do my contour powders. And for my contour powder, I like to use this NYX bronzer in Deep Tan. And then I'm just gonna use this Lancome Paris. It's already numbers on it, but it's like a fluffy brush. And then tap off all my excess. And we're just gonna warm this face up. Same motion, you wanna go right over those areas you already bronzed. Or sorry, you wanna go right over those areas that you already contoured. Same thing, kind of brushing lightly up and then stopping, of course, before you get to the mouth. And make sure you tap off all your excess. You can keep on warming this face up, but you don't want to go too hard in the beginning to where you don't really have any options. Now that everything's all warm, I'm just gonna go back in with this fluffy brush that I used for my pressed powder. And just kind of hit those highlight areas just to make sure they're all out of the extra. Which it wasn't too much excess because I really patted it in, but Just want to make sure. Next up is going to be blush. I love a good blush just to give me a nice little rosy rose. I've been using this new blush recently. It's a cream. It's one of those, you can use it on your lips, your eyelids, your cheeks type things. It's from Milk. I'll show you guys right now, obviously. All right, look at this little guy. Like, what a freaking cutie. So I just like to open it up, take the stick and smile and just hit my apples really good. Because, like, come on, who doesn't like a good blush? That is so much, and then I blend it out with my beauty blender that I use to put on my whole face. And so hit these points and kind of bring it back. Just so it's looking a little bit more natural. Fantastic. All right, now moving on to this lip. I'm just gonna take my Wet n Wild charcoal. I usually use this for my brows, and I'm gonna line my lips really good. But I just wanna get a nice, good line. I have really pointed lips, so sometimes an ombre lip is hard for me. But I love to try. I guess not try. I like to do it. I think it just looks really, really sexy. So we make it work. Serving lots of 90s. On top of this, I'm gonna go in with my NYX Liquid Suede, and this is in the color Club Hopper. I'm just gonna line right on top. And this lipstick, I have no idea like who this is. It's just a nude too. If you guys know what brand it is, let me know. I got it from a friend. And I love it because it's great for a nudie nude. I'm gonna put it right in the middle, going kind of hard. In the middle down here, and then we're gonna blend. And so the lipstick I use on the outer portion is a matte, so it's gonna mattify. So what I'm gonna do is on top, back to my coveted fave, LA Girl, I'm gonna take this topper and I'm gonna gloss these lips up. All right, so lip is mad glossed up. Like, I love it. This is, like I said, everyday, fairly basic. So I'm gonna take this shirt off. It's got so much makeup on it, and also take these rollers out, and then I'll be right back. All right, makeup done, hair out, feeling like shit, 2 million bucks, honestly. If you like it, if you love it, comment below. Make sure you like it. Follow me on Instagram, y'all. I'll be having a good time at Tiff Says Go. And I'll see y'all next time. If there's a look that you want to know about, you want me to try, you've seen on my gram and I haven't made a video for it, let me know because I'll definitely do it for you. But until then, holla at your girl.